Hello, my cutie patooties, and welcome the frick back in. We are here live with my Twitch. Twitch, would you like to say hello to the YouTube gang? We are going to be listening to Nightwish. This is a song called Weak Fantasy. This is live in Tampere. I probably said that horribly, and I apologize. From 2015. Before we jump into this, just a friendly reminder to please like and subscribe. And with that said, I do burp quite a bit. Yeah, it's true. It is true. Let's jump into this. Oh, goodness me.
A storytelling breed we are. These stories given to us are filled with suffering, slavery, and the selfhood of a condescending ape. Every child is worth a better tale.
Damn, Margot. Tomas is just rocking it on the keyboards. Okay, wait. When Floor sings like that, my brain instantly went to Heart. Tell me if I'm wrong. Are you gonna look at me? Are you gonna look at me and tell me that I'm wrong? Like, well, let's go back. There's obviously, there's a couple notes in there that obviously is very Floor, but like, the way that she performs, at least this first verse, like, I was like, girl. I was like, you sounding like Heart, and I love it. It's like that grit that she adds to it. Like that? Ah! Also, like, just like the delivery. I guess had more of that kind of like 80s sound to it, or just Heart. But okay, just the delivery of it is just giving me like Heart vibes, you know? Not that chorus part, but just the verses. One thing I do want to look up here is there's a word that I don't know. Necrocraxy. Can I words? I don't know. doesn't have a single universally accepted meaning, according to AI. It's often used in a metaphorical sense, particularly in the context of politics, to describe a system where power is concentrated in the hands of a ruling class that is seen as exploitative, corrupt, or decadent, often using a metaphor of death or decaying structures to highlight its perceived failings. The meaning literally means death rule. Goddamn. So here's the lyric. Male necrocracy. Holy shiza. Okay, so these stories given to us all are filled with the sacrifice and robes of lust, dissident choirs and downcast eyes, selfhood of a condescending ape. Behold the crown of heaven of a heavenly spy forged in blood of those who defy. Kiss the ring, praise and sing. He loves you dwelling in fear and sin. Fear is a choice you embrace. Your only truth, tribal poetry, witchcraft filling your void, lust for fantasy, male necrocracy, every child worthy of a better tale. I guess what I am perceiving from this, or what I'm kind of getting from this, is, you know, it feels like kind of like stuck in a oh my God, it's hard to put into word, like, and into like a short sentence what it's kind of, you know, talking about, but like when it goes on to talk about, behold the crown of a heavenly spy forged in blood of those who defy, kiss the ring, praise and sing, he loves you dwelling in fear and sin. So like kind of talking about, you know, people who have power over others, usually those are, you know, monarchs or government or like, you know, people with money or et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So just like, I guess you could call, you know, the higher blocks on the pyramid, I guess. If you look at it from, I guess, a societal view. But then it goes on to talk about, he loves you dwelling in fear and sin. Fear is a choice you embrace. Your only truth, tribal poetry, witchcraft filling your void, lust for fantasy, a male necrocracy, every child worthy of a better tale. When it talks about that stuff in the chorus, it kind of makes me think, you know, things that distract from the problem. Lust for fantasy, witchcraft filling your void, tribal poetry. And then that very last line, which is like very like point blank, like every child worthy of a better tale, like kind of talking about how the world, like children born into this world are then passed on. Like the world is passed on to them. And so I think it's kind of saying like stuff is effed up, stuff is corrupt, and our children deserve a better world to be handed to them, kind of thing, kind of vibe, energy. I mean, a lot of Nightwish music, I find, can be more abstract or open to interpretation. Obviously, a lot of the music that is done by Nightwish is Tumas. It has, like, Tumas is one of the correct me if I'm wrong, but Tumas is the one who makes most of the music for Nightwish, or at least he has his hand in pretty much all of the songs. So like there's obviously an inspiration, because for music, you know, there's usually an emotion or an inspiration or something that kind of, you know, that's why the song is created. So obviously he'll have what he made the song for, but we'll all interpret things differently. But let's continue. Okay, now we're talking about castes. We're talking about slavery. Oh my God, Floor, miss. Just 1 second. Just listen to Floor one more time. But like, we're going into, you know, we're talking about like picking up your a la carte fantasy filled with suffering and slavery. You live only for days to come, shoveling trash of the upper caste. At first I thought that said castle, but it says cast. But listen to Floor's voice when she says, "Fear is a choice you embrace," because oh my God, is it gorgeous.
Choice you embrace.
Beautiful. Yes, Margot. It's a beautiful instrument. Oh my God, Marco, damn. Oh gosh. Damn. That was sick though. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. The way that they started, again, those vocals, I freaking loved what she was doing there. Cause I'm like, I think we're all pretty familiar with Floor's just angelic, operatic vocals. But to hear her in that more kind of chest grittiness was really fun to hear in the beginning. And then obviously we get more into like that more belty sound as we go through the song. Also really cool to see, you know, it's lovely to hear Marco and Floor work together. Their voices are just both are gorgeous. A smiling mouth and a rotting head, sucking dry the teat of the scared. A storytelling breed we are, a starving crew with show-off toys. And then it goes on to say, from words into war of the worlds. Oh, damn, that is a lyric. This one we forsake with scorn from lies, the strength of our love, mother's milk laced with poison for this newborn. And then it goes on and it goes quiet. And then you hear Floor say, wake up, child, I have a story to tell, once upon a time. And then it jumps right back into the chorus. Hot diggity damn. I still think it's kind of talking about, you know, the corrupt, like how corrupt the world, you know, how corrupt the world can be, and how, you know, obviously you want to pass on a better world than you came into, to your children. And I think that's where the kind of like the child comes in. But that is just my perspective on it. Obviously the Marco and Tomas, who wrote on this song together, they're gonna know, you know, the original meaning that they had for the song versus also, you know, what we individually get from it. But thank you so much for recommending that. That was really cool. And yeah, I hope you guys liked this reaction. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you cutie patooties in the next one. Bye.